Little wise, wise replies. Welcome to KidSay.
Hey, spark hunters and curious thinkers. I'm Ari, and welcome to KidSay, where your big questions get to shine with science, even the invisible ones. Have you ever wondered, where did the electricity go? It's nowhere to be seen. So here's today's electrifying question. Why is electricity invisible? And if it had a color, what would it be? Got a question about magnets, dinosaurs, or even dancing jelly beans? Send it through the KidSpace Stories and Music app. It's free on the App Store and Google Play, and it's the only place to reach me. Ready to flip the switch on this mystery? Let's go. Here's the surprising truth. Electricity is invisible because it's just tiny particles called electrons moving around inside wires. We can't see electrons. They're super small and don't make light by themselves. Electricity is like wind. You know it's there because it moves things, like lights. But you can't see the air itself. That means unless electricity does something to make light or heat, it stays hidden from our eyes. Sometimes electricity becomes visible, like during a lightning bolt or spark. That happens when the electricity jumps through the air and turns the air into something called plasma. Plasma glows because electrons are zipping around and bumping into air molecules, making them light up. When this happens in our air, mostly made of nitrogen and oxygen, the glow often looks blue or violet, or even bright white in lightning flashes. That glow is not electricity itself, it's light from excited atoms in the air. So what color would electricity be if we could see it? Here's the trick. Electricity itself doesn't have its own color, but when it interacts with matter, it can make light of many colors. Example: neon lights glow red-orange. Neon signs glow bright red. Some gases glow green, yellow, or purple. The specific color depends on the type of gas or material being excited, the energy of the electrons. So electricity is like a paintbrush. Color comes from what the electricity touches, not from electricity itself. Try this at home. Want to see a tiny version of electricity? Experiment. Rub a balloon on your hair. Bring it close to bits of paper or tiny straw pieces. Those bits will jump toward the balloon. That's static electricity in action. You still won't see it, but you'll see what it can do. Fun electric facts. Lightning can heat air hotter than the surface of the sun. Fireworks and neon signs are both using glowing gases made by electric current. Electricity and magnetism always travel together. They're a duo called electromagnetism. So why is electricity invisible? Because it's just moving electrons inside wires, and electrons don't glow on their own. When we do see electricity, it's actually glowing gas or plasma lighting up around the electric discharge. If electric currents had a color, it would depend on what they're touching, like air, neon gas, or metal. Electricity itself is colorless, but it lights up the world by its actions. Bonus question. From Riley, age 10. Does electricity travel faster in copper than in plastic? Yep. Copper wires conduct electricity very fast, but plastic doesn't. Because plastic is an insulator and doesn't let electricity flow easily. That's why wires are covered in plastic. It keeps you safe. Still puzzled by planets, penguins, or ping pong balls? Send me your question through the KidSpace Stories and Music app. It's free on the App Store and Google Play. Thanks for sparking curiosity with me today. Keep asking questions, because even invisible science is full of surprises. Until next time, stay bright, even in the dark. This episode was brought to life with help from Ask Science experts, physics educators, and science teachers who explain amazing invisible forces.
That's it for today's episode of KidSay. If something made you wonder, that's a good thing. Big questions, little thoughts, even the weird ones. We love them all. So if you're curious about anything, open the KidSpace Stories and Music app on iOS or Android and ask us. It's free, and it all starts with your question. Until next time, stay curious and keep asking.